Last time on Crit Squad, I think we broke a rule of some kind. It's probably fine. Anyway, this happened.
Who are you, and what is your plight?
My name is unpronounceable to metahumans, though many call me the Sea Dragon. Perhaps there is a trade we can make. I can ensure you safe passage. In exchange for the location of the sextet of worlds, you would not be able to handle its power.
If he decides, he could completely destroy any shred of life we've had, every person we've ever known. They never forget, never forgive. To make a deal with a dragon is to sell your soul as well. There's no third card to play. And I'll do this.
So, it is decided.
You will find it, hidden beneath an archaeological site in Tunisia. Madinat al-Uriya, al-Mafkuda, the city of lost faces. Good luck.
Thank you for your cooperation, Roland. I am a dragon of my word. Riki will lead you through Kattegat into the Baltic Sea.
And you can feel through the metal, through the floors of the submarine, as the sea dragon unwraps its body around there. And you can hear right next to the submarine, kind of reverberating through the walls, just a little bit, the cries of a dolphin.
Riki has a way with technology, and will be able to get you past sensors. Be sure to keep up.
We will. Follow that damn dolphin, Regis, and do it fast.
All right.
Get us near the surface as you do.
Look like the thing messed up our portside engine, but it just means it's going to be leaning a little left. I think I can handle it.
Good man.
And you feel the submarine jolt forward again.
Sacha catches Trencherman's eye and, in case the dragon is still around, points at the comm and nods a question. Okay.
Baldy reaches out and gives Trencherman's arm a squeeze. Because she knows what he's sacrificed to do this.
Thank you. Being extorted by beings of power brings me back to very unpleasant memories.
Yep. Got a little of that going on right now. Myself.
I will not forget this. I will never forget this. Dragons do not forgive, but in this neither shall I.
It takes a few days of you guys traveling through Kattegat and the Baltic Sea. You can hear the dolphin squealing outside your submarine every so often, as well as it playing with the lights on the inside. Sometimes it just lights out for 10 minutes at a time. or sometimes it'll take over from Regis and go really fast or really slow. You're not quite sure what it's doing outside of that, but if it can hack into your submarine that easily. Does anyone have any zoology checks or parazoology knowledges?
I watched the Nature Channel once. No.
I mean,
yes, I have corporate security, danger sense, combat sense, and parazoology.
No, I do not.
just history, planar research, that type of stuff. No, it's all magic.
So it navigates you guys through until eventually kind of reach a stop, and Regis checks the coordinates that he has with satellite tracking and all that. And it looks like we're just outside the city of Talon.
Thank you, my friend.
Now that we're here, what should we do? Are Johan and I going to stay on the sub here and just kind of wait for you to call?
Do you wanna?
I think it's the safest place for Johan. He can't be found beneath the waves. Too much interference.
We'll have to pull out a little ways because we don't want to be too close to the harbor where, we might be spotted.
I don't like it.
Maybe we could just establish to pick you up in 2 days, or...
I like it better than being above ground and having the mages find him. Other than that, we'll have to scout a place in the earth to put him, and I do not know this city well.
That's true. I mean, we're going to have enough to deal with without adding more mages to have to fight. Johan, how do you feel about staying in the submarine for a few more days?
Well, as long as we're going to surface, get a little bit of fresh air in here, I think I will be okay. It is starting to get rather stale.
If you surface, they'll be able to find you. I say, it might be best if you just stay below ground. We can exit the ship near the surface. Is there any inflatable raft here? I haven't looked. We could make our egress from underwater, and they'd never know you were here.
There's no inflatable rafts, but... we could wait until, 2 in the morning, maybe. That'll minimize the amount of eyes looking.
I've got my jammer.
It's a risk we'll have to take. We have to get off of this ship.
We do.
I mean, they don't know where we were headed, so...
If we're quick, we should be fine. I'll throw my jammer on. No one will notice the sub surfacing.
If we surface, in the early hours of the morning, where there's less people.
And we'll have to swim.
We keep Johan below decks, beneath the surface. I'm praying that my message reached Kyra.
It said it went through, so...
It'll be 2 in the morning in about 6 hours. We'll surface then.
Everyone here can swim, correct?
I can't not swim.
It would be very hard for me to drown.
Okay, just making sure.
I gotta say something before we go. Okay, so Baldy, you might hate me. And Doc already does.
It's going a bit far.
I told Doc that if he fucked us, I'd kill him. A couple of weeks ago.
Why would you do that?
Because Doc, I'm afraid of you. You fucking terrify me. And, I don't know how to square that with what you just did. But okay, so I didn't fuck. I fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. I can't lose you, Baldy, and I thought maybe I would if... Shit. No, but you... Doc, I don't think that you're a monster. I think you're a guy that got a raw fucking deal. It doesn't make me any less scared of you, but I'm really, really fucking sorry. I'm gonna help you. You didn't have to do that. You shouldn't have. But you did. I've lost shit that I've had my whole life. before, and it feels bad. And if someone doesn't stop me, I'm going to keep rambling because I'm uncomfortable with my feelings.
Trencherman puts his gnarly hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
I hear and appreciate your apology. We will work this through together.
We can't go into that city with secrets.
I'm glad you've spoken. And we have all of us lost tremendously important things in our lives. I think that's part of the bond that makes this unit work. Why, even though we've known each other for such a short time, we've done so much. Others would be dead in our shoes. We are not. We are hunting what we need to survive. We'll do it together. Thank you all for being here beside me.
Thank you for what you did. And no matter what happens, we go into this together. You two are a family to me, and I trust both of you with my life. And I hope you feel the same way. So let's go in there stronger because we have each other and do what we need to do.
Oh, come here.
Oh, it's still spiky. Still spiky.
I feel better. I feel better.
You can file those down, right?
Ah, yes, they'll grow back instantly.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm so glad to be a part of this group. And Regis just jumps in.
Oh, Regis. You know you're getting a sub out of this.
I don't know if that's wise, but I appreciate the gesture. 6 hours later, Regis brings up the submarine so the top hatch is just peeking above the water level. And who's the first one to climb out?
Sacha.
Alright, so Sacha, as you get out of there and you look out over the city of Talon, it looks like a place outside of time. There's buildings dating back to the Middle Ages jutting up sharply with AR dragons perched on top of Gothic towers, holding signs advertising beer specials, tourist sites. You can see a castle looming on top of a low hill backlit by dozens of modern skyscrapers, creating an odd juxtaposition. Beyond that, you can see the sun resting just below the horizon. As you double-check your comlink, it is 2 a.m.
Man, if we weren't on like a suicide mission right now, Sacha says down to everyone else, this is fucking cool.
Cast vampiric speed on myself. Very swiftly, just scuttling out and just into the waves. Skitter, skitter, splash.
Oh, God.
Baldy pops up next to Sacha and gives his shoulder a squeeze. We can do this.
I'm sorry I did that, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
I'm not saying I'm happy with how you chose to handle that situation, but I understand at least a little bit why you did. But thank you for telling us.
All right. Don't die?
I will try my best. You too.
All right, let's get in the fucking water.
All right.
Sacha dives in.
Baldy follows.
After a much longer swim than it actually looked like.
As it always fucking is.
It always is. You managed to finally reach the shore next to what looks like a maritime museum where you can see old submarines from World War II on display, a couple old ships, a couple newer ones as well, showing off, oh, look at the fancy technology we've got.
Trencherman is in his Dark Stranger outfit with the wide hat, the long black coat. Is the mask. Totally new aura. So the home office, would that be the building, or would that...
Yeah, that'd be the big skyscraper you can see with the big Shiawase logo looming off in the distance. Being 2 a.m, it's not terribly guarded.
Wish I had some high X.
Baldy puts her finger in the air.
I don't like it when you do that.
We do.
Excuse me.
Our associate was rather fond of fiery explosions.
Yeah, in like a sexual way.
It was very graphic. Anyway, I have
Really?
everything that he left behind, which is a lot of things that will explode.
It's a good thing you're strong.
Right?
Was it that annoying voice when you threw the arrows?
Yes, that was him.
Yeah. And you pretty
Sure.
much know the guy.
Also, you dodged a bullet by not meeting him in real life because it was just constant, nonstop.
How many
I have his
charges do you
explosives.
have?
We have 2, so we can't go using them crazy, but if we place them correctly, we have that firepower.
Well, we also got to get our biosamples. And who the fuck knows where those are. Wait, can you find us? Does it work does it work backwards? Can you find little bits of us elsewhere?
My skills are not in that direction.
Oh, shit, that would have been really easy, though. Listen, so we're on the ground in a city we never been to before, possibly teeming with people who want to kill us and eat our bones for soup. So I think first order of business is find a safe house.
That's what I was thinking too.
All right, I'm going to make a call. Sacha calls the Turk.
Who is this?
So, we kind of fucked you a few months ago, and I want to make it up to you.
The American dwarf, yes.
Yep, that's me. Sorry to bug you so late. But I have money.
Keep talking.
Thank you. Listen, we're in Talon, and I was really hoping you could point us to a safe house, capital S, safe house, in exchange for the $5,000 that you paid us back in the day, plus another 3.
Send it over and I tell you.
Would you, again, sorry, it's late, would you accept half now, half once we've inspected the safe house? Because you gotta appreciate our situation here.
I do. All of it up front, please.
All right, but you know you don't want to be on Alistair's list of people who renege on deals, right?
I am aware.
Understood. Sacha will fire that off.
Alright, you are going to want to go to Old Town and find a place called Old Hans. Ask to see the Prince of Talon, and he will make sure you are safe.
So you guys make your way towards Old Town Tallinn. You can feel the background count fluctuating as you go through. Dr. Trencherman, even taking into account the 1,000-year-old buildings and churches, you can also feel the city itself seems to be on a planar ley line.
This place is incredibly powerful.
Once you finally have common communications again, you can punch in Old Hans, and it leads you to a tavern in Old Town. Looks like it hasn't been updated since 1400.
Man,
This place is amazing.
it's some Trid shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna change the walls at home, anyway, it's cool.
I mean, if we weren't here on a urgent mission, I would want to vacation here.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's like Bruges, but clean.
Yes.
Anyway, we're probably gonna die. You want a
Take
drink?
that, Bruges.
I do. I really do.
Okay.
All right, you guys enter inside the establishment, and there's lively music. It seems almost like a cyberpunk Ren fair going in. People have augmented reality wizard hats. That it seems to put a random hat on everyone as they walk into the building. There's some acoustic music playing. There, people playing fiddles and pianos and things that might not be exactly period appropriate, but you know, it's the local bands. And wood stools to sit on, and looks like they're serving all kinds of ale and mead and wine.
Hey, Doc.
The hats are silly.
You got a silly hat on your head,
I partially recant my previous statement.
and I'm hoping I don't look quite as stupid as you do. No offense, but the bells are a bit much
Violent purple has always suited you as a color.
Okay.
I mean, I think they're fun. And we blend in with everyone else
Says
here.
the lady with the triple cone.
Yes.
Yeah, you got the good hat. I look like a fucking retired jester.
This is just old Hans. This is their vibe.
I guess so. Cool. Themed bars everywhere now, I guess.
Great. Love the town, hate the bar. Let's keep going.
All right, grab a seat.
Yep, you guys sit down, and what looks like a witch comes up. Americans?
Yeah, you really steer into this, don't you?
Well, yes, it is a popular destination. So tell me, what can I get you?
Well, I would like, personally, the most expensive whiskey you have.
All right.
Good use of company funds.
I think I'll try one of the meads. That sounds lovely.
Very well.
Can you serve me some peace and quiet?
Well, not in this establishment.
Lovely. Nothing for me.
And when you're back, we've got a big tip for you and the Prince of Talon.
You're here to see the prince.
Sacha nods.
Follow me. I will bring your drinks to you there.
Okay.
Could you please have it cancel the silly hats before we meet him?
Unfortunately, no. It is his policy. And she leads you to a very small round door, probably about 5.5 foot tall.
I like this door.
Opens it up, and there's a staircase that goes down into the basement of the building. The prince will see you here.
How's my motion sense?
I mean, you're not feeling anyone moving around that you're not already seeing.
I mean, couldn't this have just been, an old bar with some greasy stools and some shitty French fries?
Seriously, all I need is stuffer shack shelves and this place would be complete.
But we are being helped out by a very important person.
With excellent taste in decor.
You guys go down in there, falling down the stairs a little bit, to this narrow corridor.
Squeezing, apparently.
Squeezing, yes. And you can see a couple AR torches lighting the way. To go down to another small door, and there's a guy sitting there, and he's got a submachine gun strapped on his back, hands crossed.
Hey, buddy.
Greetings, you must be the prince.
That's
Kind of stops and looks at all of you, and then just kind of like hand to his ear, nods, steps aside and pulls open this heavy wood door. And on the other side, you see 3 more guys who look exactly like him, and a little old wooden throne. And sitting on the throne in the center of the room is what looks like an aged battletoad. Wearing an AR crown, he's got a red cloak on, looking very regal, and you can see all up and down his arms, around his neck, he's just covered in Vori tattoos.
Greetings, friends!
hi.
Greetings to you, prince.
Americans coming in. I heard there was the Turk called me, said someone who had done him wrong in the past, but now looking at you, I know you.
What?
I saw you on television.
No, you didn't.
All the way over here?
Yes, very big news.
No, not us.
Oh, yes, I have heard. No, it is very good. I am very impressed.
Oh, okay.
Honored.
In that case, thanks.
No, we are looking for a safe house. Yes, you can imagine why.
This is a wonderful safe house. All kinds of people coming in and out, and it's mostly tourists.
Oh.
The police don't like to stop by here too much. I make sure of that.
Oh,
So tell me, what brings you into my lovely town?
just vacation.
Purposeful vacation of a very private nature, but with gratitude.
Come on, we are all friends here. Let you into my place, you stay in my safe house.
You like
I like to be a good host.
You like what happened then at the Shiwase Tower.
Oh, very much.
Found it very entertaining.
Oh, yes, no, we deal with their security systems all the time here.
You do?
Well, not so much in Old Town. But some of my, friends that venture out into the more technological areas where they like to do a lot of their matrix development and that sort of thing. Oh, yes, we butt up against them quite a bit.
Yeah, curiosity getting the better of me here. Sacha looks from Baldy to Trencherman to the Frog Prince. How do they make you feel, like in general?
About this time, the witch comes down with your drinks. and as well as complimentary turkey legs.
Oh, shit.
Baldy is so happy. She takes a big old bite out of that turkey leg.
I can't juggle that and the... Sasha's trying to, like, eat and drink with the same hand. And he's just gonna offer Baldy the second leg.
Baldy takes it
I can't.
happily.
Okay.
She holds it in the same hand as her drink for you and then eats her turkey leg with the other hand.
These are great. Definitely getting a tip on the old check. Wait, do you do that here? Sorry, I haven't really traveled much on purpose.
No, tips are very, very American.
Oh.
You pay the servers what they deserve. And of course, they all work for me.
So, I assume they're paid extraordinarily well.
Very well.
Understood.
So I must wonder, how did you get into town? Shiawase has been looking for you, from what my little spies have said.
Oh, yeah, from what our personal experiences said, too. Rather not say, but it was moist.
Interesting. The harbor is usually locked down pretty solidly. It's very hard to trade drugs in and out, trade weapons.
Yeah.
We have a very particular set of skills.
I'm sure you do.
Now, if you found what happened at the Shiawase Tower entertaining in New York, what would you say to a local show? Would that be of value to you?
Oh, I like this very much. So long as it does not trace directly back to me, of course.
No.
I do not need a target painted on my back. I have done very well so far.
I think if such a show were to go on, no one would certainly visit here afterwards. We'd be on about our business. But would such a show be worth, say, transportation home to New York if it were to go off and you would have specialized coverage?
That can be arranged. I have a number of my people working as baggage handlers over at baggage handlers and security over at the airport.
That way nothing is traced to you, you get a show, and Shiawase is a bit destabilized in your territory, thereby leaving you freer to operate your business.
I like this guy!
Yeah, he grows on you.
What can I help you with?
Brassiest of tacks for right now. We just need a place to hole up and work from. But I'm kind of hoping that you've got some sort of... they got samples. And Doc here tells me this place is sort of practically glowing.
Oh.
They're able to magically locate my companions. They have physical data, very physical data.
I do have a couple mages in my employ that have magic lodges. You can stay with one of them, I'm sure.
That would be perfect.
Cool. Yeah.
And beyond that, that's safe passage for the night. But we will be putting on that show. We might hire some local talent, depending on what's needed. But what we really need is whatever intel or reconnaissance on that Shiawase Tower that we might be able to purchase from you. Or your organization.
Or trade.
Of course. Where are you intending to go in there? What is the goal? The more specific you can be, the more I can help you.
As I said, they have files on our companions.
Yeah, we gotta break in, clear out our shit, and pay a bit of a personal visit to the VP of being a fucking shithead.
Ah, Mr. OPEC.
Yeah, nice guy. You met him?
Oh, yes, he's actually been coming in and out of Old Town quite a bit lately. I don't know what he's got going on.
He is no friend to metahumans, and his research is something that is better lost to this world.
Yeah, it's not great.
Very well. Well, I do know that all the ritual samples and a lot of the magic things they keep underground. Most of the R&D stuff really is kept underground so that other mages can't actually project and, all that magic stuff. However, if you want to find his office is up. It is the 3rd floor down from the top, which how tall is it again?
99 stories.
Yes, 99 stories. So he is the 3rd one from the top. So that would be 96th floor?
Fuck.
It's okay. I have elevator pass codes I can sell to you.
Oh.
Oh, good. We don't have to go in any type of car this time.
Last time we used a car.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, you saw. Yeah, it was...
Great. Now, the key cards unfortunately only go to the 80th floor. Beyond that, it's executives only.
I'm certain we can find a way through the floor.
I'm certain you can. It will be very fun to watch.
All right, well...
Maybe An AR feed, something fun. Something saleable to you.
Oh yeah, you want to watch?
Perhaps I may send some of my own personal drones out to watch from the windows.
Okay.
I have to say, this meeting has been a pleasure.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard everything. You know, the stories travel in the shadows. Everything from, in Manhattan, the As Technology run, the great acting by... who was that? One of your number?
yeah, friend. He's not around anymore.
Oh, well, that is so unfortunate. I hope he is resting in peace.
I hope he's resting too.
No, we're having a great time. Here, your city is very beautiful.
Yes, it really is. The only place in the world like this. You have the technology being crushed by the old ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think you would be hard-pressed to randomly come up with something like this ever again. It's got a vibe.
Well, I'm sure you are very tired after your long travels.
Yes.
Otto, can you take them to our mage's place? He will let them stay.
Very well.
Thank you for the lodgings and for your exceedingly wonderful hospitality. This is truly a rare place.
It is an honor to finally work with those who captured the beast in London.
So, here's my comm code. Send me the bill.
On the house, but I would love the comm code.
Crit Squad is Lindsay Zana, Eric Snyder, Chris Henry, and Austin Rusk is our game master. Special thanks this week to our friends of the show, Rem Alternus Productions out of Chicago, currently kickstarting a proof of concept trailer for their cyberpunk fantasy series called Chicago Shadows, which promises to be a mix of Blade Runner meets The Matrix meets Lord of the Rings. Their Kickstarter is nearly 50% funded with only 21 days to go as of this recording, so if this piques your interest, you should check it out at the link in the show notes. It's a story about a woman, street named Curie, forced to compromise her morals as she struggles for survival in a cold, dark future ruled by overbearing corporations only too happy to expend the lives of their freelance operatives in order to gain an edge on the competition. If that sounds cool to you and you'd like to support a group of creators, including many faces friendly to Crit Squad, hit that link in the show notes and give their Kickstarter a look. I suspect you will not be disappointed. Next up, a short Patreon update. You folks continue to surprise us, and our hearts are warmed to dangerously high temperatures, I'll have you know, by your generosity and support. We are about 60% of the way towards the Ben Gable Memorial Album tier, so if an EP of original, in-world, in-canon, in-character music is something you're dying to hear from our little crew, or if you love Crit Squad and would like access to bonus chat episodes, early announcements, personal updates, and other stuff we come up with, then please consider heading over to patreon.com/Crit Squad to see what level makes the most sense for you. Every little bit helps make the show better, and we cannot possibly thank you enough, so the only thing I can think of to do is say I can't possibly thank you enough over and over again, and eventually I hope you get the idea. So that's all we've got for you this week, friends. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm really looking forward to the stuff that's coming soon, except the ending of the story, which I'm terrified about, but it's shaping up nicely. I'm really happy with the work we're doing lately, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So thanks for listening, friends, and we will see you next time on Crit Squad.
Shortwave Radio. Enjoy yourself.